Hello and welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn, episode 39. Just about to find the story of Hephaestus.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. You probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots, and not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulations, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Which part? It's a little technical in places.
If Gaia was designed to save life, why would the robots it makes attack people?
Perhaps it loves some forms of life more than others.
The derangement. The machines weren't always so angry.
True. Mostly they were docile until 10, 15 years ago.
For years, Hephaestus has been forcing cauldrons to make aggressive machines. I've seen it myself, in the cauldrons. Stalkers, Ravagers, the Thunderjaw. How could it do that? And why?
Why indeed?
I like how they're all named after, like, gods and stuff. Yeah. Gonna give me a little look around.
I've seen these shapes before. In cauldrons.
But of course, the birthing places of Gaia's machines.
Get some of this healing mushroom. Ooh, fancy. Alright, get going. Let's go low first. Get us the wrong way. Here. Oh, there's stuff.
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off. There's got to be a way inside.
Keep looking.
Hey, don't say silence.
Careful now.
Alright.
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world, ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries, 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
Nice. Hello.
Saw me.
Okay, that didn't give me the silent kill or what? Alright.
Shadow will reach you wherever you go.
Yeah, I didn't want this silent kill or anything. I wanted my kill to be loud. Oh, it gave me something. Drag them all down the line.
Bleed them.
Couldn't use this for a purpose this time. Anybody else?
Disappear.
Yeah, jump down with all your friends, you coward, and you'd be dead with them. He's hiding him and get closer.
Off you go.
Okay. There we go.
Alone once more.
In what should have been a cave of wonders. Look around. See if anything is left.
Alright. Gonna find as many healing mushrooms as I can. There's lots of little areas for you to like hide and sneak on them, which I like. Let me grab these mushrooms. some. Any mushrooms around here? Alright. Take those. Grab this ladder. Any other healing mushrooms? Any others? Any healing mushrooms? No. Alright.
Welcome to Hades. Zero Dawn's Extinction Failsafe Protocol. The ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what the... what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine you're Gaia, 200 years from now, and this new biosphere you're growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos. Spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do, which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
We need more data.
And how does it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh Titan, getting worshipped by the Eclipse like some kind of god?
I'm learning as you are, Aloy. Keep searching.
I think that's funny because I have played Forbidden West to a point where I get to the first town and didn't make it past there. And the very first scene is that Travis Tate guy. And here he's like, oh yeah, pretty badass. Oh damn. And he goes like, what the? What? But in the actual thing, he like flips off and says like fuck like 5 times. So I find it kind of funny because they kind of went more, I don't want to say dark from what I've seen in Forbidden West, but they kind of went more like cursing and more like, you know what I mean? Like here, I don't want to say bitchiness, but like Aloy's kind of like, oh, you need to tell me this or I'll call the guards or something like that. Like she tends to get her way. But Forbidden West kind of made her more, I don't want to say bitchy, but more like aggressive. Like, oh, you ain't gonna stop me. And she like starts arguing with the guy and screaming at him in the middle of a tower. So like, they kind of
Looks like the only way onwards.
Took it a more aggressive way, which I'm not sure if I like or don't like.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Raleigh Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances, but as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these program components must and will proceed in tandem. To say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world. So, si vous êtes prêts, let us begin.
Anyway, as I was saying, not sure if I like it yet, because like I said, I only got to the first town and left. Haven't played anything past that, so I don't know if I like the attitude and more like adultness of it, or if I don't. I don't know yet. Have to wait till I play the whole game. Grab that. Oh, let me walk in here. Come on, give me more shrooms. Alright. I was also kind of thinking about it too, because I thought in my head, or I thought earlier, and I said, I don't know if I said it in the video yet, but I was like, oh, I don't know if you know, they might have been like, oh, I'm not fighting, screw the new future. If I don't get to survive, I don't care about the future. Or like, oh, the future will be my kids. Okay, I care about the future now. Oh, wait, they're not going to be my kids. They're going to be thousands of years in the future. Oh, well, who cares? But that guy who said, oh, yeah, at the very beginning, he was like, oh, yeah, blah, 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 my lie. I just said that to get them all to fight. That explains it. I forgot about that.
Cradle facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted Alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
You do. Oh, okay. Swim in the dirty water. Lord, imagine how many, like, bacteria is in that water.
That was refreshing.
Probably cold, I'd imagine. Look around. There it is. Hello. Hop.
Looks like it used to hold something. Some component that got removed.
Alright. Right, open. Alright, 20 minutes.
Full already.
This was her desk.
The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
Hello. That would have hit him too, though, because he was closer and not protected.
Still alive. Good. I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child.
Well, that sucks.
My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun. Even when Jiran was murdered, even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny. Until you came along. When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. It grew when High Priest Bahavas went missing. And when the true Sun King Itamen was snatched away. It not only grew, but multiplied. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
Rost, you knew it was wrong, trying to bore me to death?
If you're gonna go on babbling like this all night, could you just kill me now?
Oh no, we're in no hurry, you and I. Not now.
Maybe some physical torture to distract me from your voice?
At that moment, on the mountain, I aimed to kill you with dispatch, and yet did not. Why? This failing troubled my thoughts, haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Meant to eliminate High Priest Bahavas. Meant to snatch Itamen away. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun. Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
You're a thug, you're a fool, you're a puppet.
Some destiny. You're following orders, not some grand cosmic design. You're a puppet, with Hades yanking the strings. A pawn pushed around by larger forces. It'd be laughable if there weren't so much killing involved. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Carja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it. You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then open this cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place, exactly where it belongs. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal. Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land. I ordered every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
They cast me out. They're irrelevant. Needless slaughter. Nah, they cast me out.
The Nora cast me out at birth. You're not hurting me if you hurt them.
Really? Then it makes no difference one way or another. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events? Your focus. Such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile. So you see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
Carja faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day, soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature join to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold! Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause? Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Turan ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the behemoth in the eye of the sun, but it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die! Let her be the first of thousands!
Ow.
I'll never beat that thing without weapons. My weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this ring. Maybe I could use its strength against it.
Use your fist.
That pillar's weak. Another hit, and that pillar will come down. It's down.
Booyah.
Hey! Guess who got her weapons back? Now you're just a big dumb target. Come and get it!
Hold on, I wanna grab stuff. Duke them. Hello. You didn't feel like picking that up or what? There's no guns. Okay, let me run. I don't know why I couldn't run there. Okay, stop. Halfway to it. Come on.
That canister on the celly. Looks important.
Yeah, we've already fought him before earlier. That just goes to show you just how, like, early we're supposed to do more of this stuff, because you gotta pick this stuff up faster, though. You can't be sitting here dicking around. Of course. Kill me, because Aloy's taking forever to get everything. Aloy, hurry up and pick it up. I don't know why she's going so slow.
Guess who got her weapons
Oh,
back?
come on, because I know I can't.
Just a big dumb target. Come and get it.
I know I can't gather all this stuff later on. Aloy, pick it up. Jesus, nut. Why don't you take longer? Doesn't take half a century to pick something up. Okay, that's not where I was. I was moving aside. Should have protected me. Get out. And come over here. And get Mr. Strider. Okay, I was absolutely past that. Okay, if you would let me leave instead of trapping me, that'd be real nice. Alright, grab that. Grab that. And there it is. And that. And is that everything? Let's see what's the head of
Those components on the sides of his head. They've got something to do with his lymph attacks.
more of. Loot it. Loot it. Or don't. Hey, hey.
Silence! Shadows, kill her! Kill her!
Why leave it to them? Come get me yourself!
Shoot. Hello, Silent. Are you not entertained?
So you're here. Really here. You risked your life.
Of course I did. If you'd been killed, the Nora's sacred mountain would never have given up its secrets.
Too bad you wasted your time then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha Registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I've duplicated every data file you scanned. Installing that data to a new focus was trivially easy. Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
You're really good at making it impossible to like you, Silence. But I guess I need this.
It's time to see where you were born. Maybe you'll even learn why.
Yeah. Meet the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
I'll be off.
Wait.
Yes?
How did you find me?
How did you track my location when I wasn't wearing a focus?
Really, Aloy? It doesn't take a genius to surmise that Helis would throw you into the Sun Ring at high noon. I wore out 2 striders getting here in time, but I did. Now be on your way.
You can override machines?
Since when can you override machines?
Ever since you discovered the technique. I had to destroy a corruptor to obtain the necessary parts, of course. But your example showed me how to do that as well. Yet another benefit of monitoring your activities through your focus. Truth be told, the underlying logic of the technique isn't so different from rites practiced by Banuk shamans, though of course, far more advanced.
Great. You're welcome, I guess.
Helis recognized you.
Helis recognized you back in the Sun Ring. You told me that you'd assisted the Eclipse. Not that you knew the man who killed my... who almost killed me.
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can to make sure that he and Hades don't succeed.
Right.
I've got to help the Nora.
I'll be on my way. To make matters worse, Helis ordered an Eclipse detachment to attack the Nora's sacred land. The tribe's already weak. They won't stand a chance. You should come with me.
Well, absolutely not. I have preparations to make elsewhere.
What kind of... Why do I bother asking? You're not gonna tell me.
When the time is right, I'll be in touch. I'll contact you later. In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow Carja territory, I brought armor to conceal your identity.
You think of everything, don't you?
One of us has to. Aloy, when you were recovering the Alpha Registry down in the Zero Dawn bunker, I was needlessly cruel. For your sake, I hope there is someone waiting there for you inside the mountain. Not a what, but a who. Yeah!
46 minutes. Do I go directly there? Sure. Hell, why not? I'm going to heal first, as usual. Get off. Alright, guess I'm not getting off Strider. There you go.
Thanks for the trail.
Yeah, I could be like, yeah, I don't really care about the Nora. There's only like 5 or 6 people I care about. You killed one, so there's only like 4 or 5, and I only cared about them the last... I don't know.
Keep that for later.
Month? Or week, given how long it's supposed to take, like, in universe? There I am. That really the closest it'll let me? Oh, this is. Just gonna run past everything.
That smell. Trees on fire. The embrace.
Alright. Don't have my mount. Damn. Oh well. Hey, healing. No. About
Here, the girl.
400. Oh man, why does it look like they're going so slow? That's weird. Is it am I in a region? Is it just the fact that it's like open right now instead of like the forest with like a bunch of trees? Does it not look like she's going slow as hell?
Now.
I don't know. Maybe I was riding on the machines for too long or fast traveling for too long and not running enough. But it really looks like she's like barely moving. Oh well.
Quiet now.
Give me some of this. And there we go.
Another battle. Another defeat. The eclipse smashed through.
Ooh, they sure did. Landing.
There are sounds of combat. Up there. Sounds like a Thunderjaw. A corrupted Thunderjaw. Oh, come on.
Get him away. Shoo.
More Eclipse. It's a corrupted Thunderjaw, right? The survivors must be holed up in the mountain. If the tunnel collapses, they'll be buried. And I'll never reach the hatch.
Braves, to Aloy's side, now!
For Aloy!
For
our mother!
Varl and Sona, they're still alive.
Yeah, they're dead. Everyone's dead. Oh, no. Come on, give me them guns. Yeah, I was gonna say, the worst they've ever seen me is that Sawtooth, and all of a sudden they have a Thunderjaw. They're probably like, oh my god, what's that? Oh my god, it's the end times. Alright, so once again it's hiding my gun from me. Not where I shot it. Because why would it be? Probably gonna be clearing Cucamonga.
The corruption will not take hold!
Sure would like to know where that disc launcher went. Down here? No. Oh, there it is.
Destroy it!
Yeah, clear over here. Alright. Burn, baby.
Crank it down!
Hit it with a spear.
May the goddess remember!
Bam.
We did it! Oh, mother be
Finish them!
found them! Die, apostate! We did it! Aloy did it! We only helped. I thought we would die.
Oh, I could have used this too if someone had it at the time.
I don't have another shot for this one.
Alright, so I do not have enough time to start the next quest. I'm gonna have to leave this episode off here after I'm done looting and doing all that stuff. Hey, okay, if I could not get stuck, please. Let me get on my heels. There's no, like, bodies here? No? Alright. Give me some of this. Yep. That should do her.
Oh, mine now.
Give me that. And is this the same corruptor from before? Like at the early game, like when you first get attacked at the proving? Anywho.
Should have brought a cart.
All these. Ooh, a rock. I sure needed that rock. Alright. I think that's it. Alright, back up there, and I'm going to leave the episode off before I chat. Let me do a little manual save. Put more fire arrows in here. Alright. Got everything I need to get. Alright, I'm going to leave this episode off here, and starting next episode, we're starting off with the little chat we're going to have up here. Thank you for watching if you are, and I'll see you in the next episode.